Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at PJ Masks reviews, which is obviously one of my favorite cartoons of all time, and it's the greatest of all time of cartoons. So let's start the video. Whatever. First, this is a very generous review because it's a cash grab of a Disney show. Honestly, I do like a lot of Disney stuff because I grew up with it. I agree with this, but this is terrible. Why not? And I'm gonna be writing a little essay, which I should be saving for real, like more important stuff. That's how annoyed I am. Dilemma 1: the main characters. Let's start with the most problematic, aka leader, Catboy. Sure, he's a leader, and heroes do have flaws, but he's a brat. A big brat. He's annoying, he's selfish, and it's a terrible model for young kids. I mean, why not? He does correct his mistakes. What do you mean he's annoying, he's selfish? I'm totally against this. Then there's Owlette, which I'm pretty sure is a comedic relief. He's n- oops, I misread it. Then there's Owlette, which if I do say so myself, would probably be the best of them. However, she's a liar and also really annoying. No! Hey, not fair. Then there's Gecko, which I'm pretty sure is comedic relief. Yeah, whatever. He's never a team leader, thinks only of himself, and is a major obstacle. Hey, no. Think about the episode where he lost his voice. Anyone know that? Put it in the comments. He could have made it so easier to finish the mission and get it over with, but no. He's gonna make it hard as humanly possible, and when once they learn the lesson, just say, sorry, but everyone, it's time to be a hero. As if saying sorry can fix everything. Yeah, I kind of, you know, support this. Dilemma 2: the villains. One of my favorite parts of this is the villain. I like villains. I am totally against you right now. They're cool most of the time, but these ones are just here. Why not? Oh, first of all, there's Luna Girl. She's meant to be spoiled and greedy, which I agree with, but he acts so babyish. It's horrible to listen to. Well, unless if you're a real PJ Mask like me, I mean a PJ Mask member like me, you wouldn't have to support that. Then there's Night Ninja. He's got his whole gang thing going on. Personally, he's probably the least annoying villain. At least at least he's not an ex-villain, Romeo. He's the most problematic character ever, and he wants to take over the world. I don't think so, especially when the PJs are there. No plan after that. He just wants the whole freaking world, and then assume that he's gonna enjoy his life forever. Yeah, kind of. Honestly, the whole taking over the world thing has been overworked to death. He also sounds like a train whistle with that filter on it. That makes it really go high pitched, like this one. The show in general. I want to talk about the plot. Okay, with this, like, sure, I like the idea of teaching the kids to be heroes, but let's not forget this is all happening at night when the parents are asleep. Are we supposed to sneak out of our house to find the missing train? If yes, I've been more of a social hermit crab than I thought. Do they get ever tired? Heroes never get tired, and they don't make trouble. They fix it. Also, a lot of reviews on this are complaining about how the children had act after seeing the show. I'm really sorry. I hope your kids eventually manage to get them out of some nasty, mean habits. What do you mean? Anyone know about this? Put it in the comments. And another problem, the whole show just feels empty. There's significant lack of side characters. I know this is not happening at night, but why does everyone trust three little kids with this entire city's safety and just all go to sleep? No one's around, not even guards. This just seems like a lame excuse. Alright, I'm putting this unhelpful. Thank you for your feedback. Alright, next review coming up from Muhammad Usman, which obviously is kind of helpful. 5 stars, okay. I love this show though so much. It's my favorite show of all time. This show teaches kids good lessons, and yes, there is usually some name calling, but that always comes from villains. And what do you expect from villain, anyways? No one learns from villains, but from heroes, like the protagonists, not the antagonists.
Back. Yes!
And even some parts are kind of
Yes!
funny. And the concepts and episode stories are pretty interesting. I started watching this show in 2016 and I'm addicted to it because it was really entertaining to watch and I learned a lot from it. And even when I was a 10-year-old, still watch it because I have passion for it. Same here. I'm only 16, but I'm still having a passion for PJ Masks.
Back. Yes! Yes!
Those who are above 16 or above a 10, raise your hands in the comments. My favorite character is definitely Gecko because he's so cute and some other characters, and I love the color green. I love lizards. Same here. And I love creepy crawlies too. The show's characters with great designs and their voices sound so cute. And if you don't know, the voice actors are obviously Addison Holly, Jacob Ursumarzo, and Kyle Braidcroft. I think it's from the season 1. I don't know. Okay, let's continue it. Their voices sound so cute, and my favorite villain is Night Ninja because he looks a badass. Ew! But I love all the other characters as well. The villains look bad, but they're also cool and cute at the same time. No, I don't think Night Ninja or Romeo or Luna Girl or Matsuki, of course, is cute. Night Ninja nearly tried to knock the PJs out by using Sleepy Splat from the episode, what was it? Oh yeah, Newton and Animals. It broke my heart, I have to tell you. Please don't include that types. Moreover, this show doesn't have any violent, scary, inappropriate stuff. Instead, has some important life lessons like to be caring, respectful, helpful, honest, obedient, and grateful, not to be greedy, jealous, selfish, scared, and ask for help. Overconfident teaches us a lot more positive lessons. Overall, I'll say this show is perfect for kids, and I'll totally recommend it for you to watch. And the one thing you need to know: nobody's too old for PJ Masks. Like Ultimate said, we are still kids, but our sizes are grown. 11 people found this helpful. I'm putting this helpful, that's for sure. Harry Splinter, a year ago. Let's start by reading his. Congratulations! If you want to show that causes troublesome behavior in children, this show's for you. No fair! Let's start with the basics. There are 3 main characters of the show: Catboy or Connor, Owlet or Maya, and Gecko or Greg. Let's discuss the problem that the 3 of these vigilante protagonists are. They don't think of the consequences that their actions have on others? What do you mean? Apparently, this is the only time they realize it's another episode, and they just use a super common sense to save the day. No. Have you ever tried to tell a thing before you do? Yeah. Apparently, those kids' parents are non-existent in their life. Hey, that doesn't mean their kids are non-existent. They're not orphans. They haven't been revealed yet. I really wish they reveal their parents in season 7. Not only do they act on complete impulse, but they have major issues when it comes to their personal problems. Yeah, as if they are having too much work issues. As teammates, you should be able to talk to each other about the issues you have instead of focusing completely on yourself and how to fix your issues. Now, obviously, because of this, they make their own problems. Yeah, whatever. Sure, there's a main villain for each of the episodes, but they just make it 10 times harder on themselves when they refuse to work with the other. All because of a petty problem that can be easily solved with communication. Yeah, well, 6-year-olds always get fixated on some thought. Even I do sometimes. Even when I'm 10 years older than that. Let's take the episode Catboy's Cloudy Crisis. Long story short, Connor hates water, and all of a sudden they get the mission has to deal with water. Oh, you might think, oh, that's an easy solution. How he can discuss a plan with his teammates involving him without including water as much as he can. If only it were that simple in the world of the PJ Masks. Hey, he's a cat. Cats hate water. Instead of what he's doing, he thought he would do, he starts running around all full like a lunatic. No. Shouting, I hate water, turn the cloud off, help. And Gecko are completely shocked about this because he wouldn't communicate with his friends. It's because he's distracted about, whatever. This caused a plan to fail, ultimately having to come up with a new one. What a bunch of baloney. Since you're on the topic, let's discuss Cowboy and Connor. It's been a really long time since I watched a kid's show. I absolutely hated the way a character asks. He's selfish, entitled to himself 90% of the time, doesn't like sharing, and all just a cocky narcissist. Yeah, whatever. He then literally tried to make Greg's birthday all about himself. And he's supposed to be Gecko's best friend. With a friend like Connor who needs enemies. Let's talk about Amaya, or Owlette. She's not as bad as Connor, but oh boy, to say she's an angel is a long way from the truth. She's a blowhard, irresponsible overall, not a team player. Yeah, she is too a bit fixative on some other thoughts, like when she was stuck about playing soccer in the Moonball episode. She actually did him to herself, but sometimes telling teammates, "Hey, you need to get your act together, or else we must stop the villain." But it's completely not enough to say I like her as a character. She creates the most problems, and for what? She's a complete drama mama. Hey, no fair. I'm not sure if a creator is meant for her to act this way because she's a girl, or just because they hate to show themselves. Let's head back to the episode Owlet and the Moonball. Luna Girl created a mini version of the moon and uses orbit to suck up toys for herself. The PJ Masks refuse to let this slide, so I want to stop her. Complete ball hog and refuse to let their teammates help her. And it's because of a stupid soccer game she lost? Really? She still refused to let them help her. Unbelievable. I do kind of think this is helpful though. If it's repressive, sorry. Now from Ananya Jha. PJ Masks is my second favorite show. When I saw it first time, I found it so boring, but my cousin told it's awesome, so I saw it for a few days and started loving it so much, and I guess it's almost with everyone. It's one of the best shows for kids and even adults. Talking about the favorite characters, Owlet or Amaya, and my nickname too is Amaya. Wow! I love that.
Nice.
My brother's favorite's Catboy, and he likes him so much that tells me to call him that. Even he got stuff with Catboy printed on it. But I don't even know that I love Owlet. But I did get a night suit with a beautiful owl printed on it. In villains, I don't actually like anyone when they're bad, but I don't know why I find Romeo's voice so cute when he makes my little blow laugh. And so much and so much and so much. Whatever an episode with Romeo and his stars, he gets so excited and leave everything watch. Even the song of PJMS, most of all, Owlet. Thanks. It's all mine. My feelings that she is obviously telling it right now. So I like her review. It's 5 stars. How much people? 79. I'll make it 80. Rebecca Allen Holland. I love Catboy because he's very brave and helpful and ready to save the day during nighttime missions on my Disney show. I love the Disney show because Owlglass is my favorite Disney vehicle I used in my imagination. Also, Catboy is my favorite Disney character. Oh my god, that's a lot of spelling mistakes.
Huh?
And she's super smart, not smart yet. And always be the mascot would always save the day and always go out with his team partners to work and saving the day. The whole family would love my Disney show, and the show is suitable for the whole family. Yeah, I totally agree with this, guys. And I watched the show on Netflix and on YouTube. My imagination on PJ Masks with the Outlier, Luna Board, Luna Magnet, Gecko Mobile, and PJ Seeker. Wow!
Nice.
And these vehicles were the only ones she used in her imagination. And her favorite superpowers are Super Gecko Muscles, Owl Eyes, wow, love it, Super Lizard Grip, yikes, and Super Cat Speed to help me understand Beating Me Active. I used to love Sticky Splats, but not anymore. Me neither. I hate Sticky Splats, especially when they're varianted. If they're mutated like viruses. But I still prefer Owl Glider, Luna Boar, Luna Man, and PJ Seeker. Romeo, the scientist villain on PJ Masks, looks very similar to her grandma Papa. Connor looks very similar to Ishmael, my cousin, and Owlet. Oh, Amaya, you mean? Looks nearly similar to my mom Joanne. Oh my gosh. She literally has doppelgangers of the PJ Masks in her family. The whole family will love my Disney show. So that was a PJ Rescue Review by Helen Holland. You're welcome. Thanks. I'll make it 55 people. Hey, I don't know. To start, everyone is unnecessarily taking this show so literally in opinion. I understand how the very first episode could have given a little information on how they become superheroes. See, the first episode obviously blame it on the train outlet. It literally didn't give anything about their power sources, which really stinks. But I'm pretty sure they revealed the source of the powers, like like the animal totems in Canada or something. It should reveal on season 7. I'm pretty sure. Guys, you better put your views in the comments so I could get a little bit of being aware about it. The Paw Patrol. Otherwise, it just seems that they got the powers out of the blue. Also, this is not a copy of Paw Patrol. The Paw Patrol pups are different types of heroes, the ones that you see in your community. The PJ Masks are like superheroes you would see in comic books with superpowers and secret identities. Anyway, show's okay. Phew! After a long time of, bad things, a positive review is coming. And we got 3 out of 5 stars. Very, very bad. I get how it's just the honor show that teaches kids about life lessons, which is nice and all, but I feel like the whole plotline is somewhat overused now as it's seen in other shows like Sophie and the First and Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Guys, what is Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood? I've never seen that before from Disney Junior. Plus, it kind of dropped the whole point on the view, like learning life lessons. It's time to be a hero on season 3, which kind of annoys me. Ah, come on. Don't let it annoy you. It's just making you feel very great, like you're one of them. Even I feel happy about it. Because another superhero show for kids. Well, not a superhero show which obviously involves violence or something like gore. Please, don't take it as a normal superhero show, guys. This is something really, really, really important. Okay? Also, the show could use a little more racial diversity as all the characters look white and Caucasian. Then what do you think about Connor? He's a little bit brown. He's a little bit brown. His skin is. No problem with that. Hey, come on. Don't even think about spreading racism inside cartoon shows, okay? No! Maybe another female main character too? Just a thought. Who, actually? And you? I don't know. Oh, so does its job. It entertains kids. Not kids, teenagers, or even old men too. There's a lot of preschool and early elementary kids in my family, and a bunch of them love the show. Overall, the show is okay, but not perfect. No, I'm not saying it's helpful. PJ Masks is the best anime ever. I read the mangas and I analyzed the arcs. Cowboy can be cocky, but he's also very OP and could be nice at times depending on his mood. I wish they really gave Gecko more screen time, but he's a comic relief. Okay, I understand that. Gecko is obviously one of the youngest members of the PJs, so it should be stopped. I'm pretty sure about it. I won't talk much about Ella, but she's a good singer anyways. I love her voice.
Back. Yes!
Sherman?
Yes!
Who's Sherman in Rome? In PJ Masks? Who the hell is Sherman? This terrifying villain always gives me goosebumps when I see him in screen with his creep on offender. Sasuke. Great. Seriously? Guys, please don't add any other superhero stuff to PJ Masks except for Spider-Man. Because I'm obviously helping about it. It's really helping for me. Whatever. Sasuke's pretty overpowered and she thinks PJ Masks work tragic going to Naruto. I forgot the other girl's name. You would think it's Glitter Girl. You mean Luna Girl? No. But I recommend this anime. It's very good. Better than JoJo, dare I say, better than Paw Patrol, which is also a great anime, but not as good as PJ Masks. 44 people found this helpful. Well, I'm in medium, so I'm not gonna select anything. Hey, 1 star? Who the hell is this? Dakota Cottle. Who thought this garbage show was a great idea? Hey, who you calling garbage? Damn! Dakota Cottle. It's really those you kids who go to school and at nighttime they sleep, right? Wrong. They straight up believe that bedtime is the right time to fight crime because they don't know, because it's obviously want to let no one know that they're superheroes. Most of them are only believing they're fiction, but they're real ones. And they get their superhero suits without parents even hearing and notice them. Let's talk about the heroes. All Catboy does is pretty much boss his friends around and also a brat. Hey, no fair. I'll let select the least annoying in the trio, which is good, but there's an episode where pictures of Connor all in the room. That means creepy soccer. So guys, this is obviously a fan episode. It's not a real episode, but she doesn't have pictures of Connor in her room. I'm not sure if the Catboy X outlet to do it is going on right now, but I'm pretty sure it should come. There's no other episode like that. It's only on the PJ Masks fan on Wikipedia. I already saw that. It's all in just a few minutes. Just plus, he once learns a lesson. All you gotta do is just say sorry. He did it so many times. He's not even sorry anymore. Just hates his friends and likes to make things hard for them. The villains. Oh yeah, let's see the villains. Romeo. He's literally a child who thinks he can take over the world with their robot, but get destroyed every encounter with the PJ Masks. If the woman defeats the PJ Masks, he will eventually be destroyed by the military because he has Avenger level threat of weapons. I don't think so. His inventions are one of the worst. Like in the episode of when his supercomputer he used to make PJ copies. What's the point of calling it a supercomputer if you can break it easily? Whatever, let's go. Let's continue that. How did Romeo manage to get a bunch of stuff without his parents even noticing him missing and make a robot that turns and tries to defeat the PJ Masks trio? Luna goes to steal the daytime fun. She could have done anything else that was worth that's their goal. She got Matza spies too. Gecko even got a crush on her. I don't know. Apparently, Gecko likes a villain who's bad against everyone. Night Ninja's after least babyish or annoying out of the trio just because he wants to be the best. He won't achieve that. He wants to be the best in badness. So that's why the PJs are stopping him. Just wait till the PJ Masks trio tries to stop a robber from mugging an old lady with a gun. Bang. I don't think so. The robber could actually drop the trio that easily. Coincidentally, there's no cars, pedestrians out in the night, which is normal. It's bedtime. Who would be outside in the night? I'll put this down helpful. Next. Grace Johnson. That's how I look. This one's 1 star. Let's go. Let's go. It could be, bad. Let's read and find out. While PJ Masks may seem like a fun show for kids, I have some concerns about its impact on behavior. The villains are tied up but often reappear just a few episodes later, which doesn't seem to teach much about real consequences. When we do good, we have to pay the price of them coming up in our faces once again. So it should. What do you mean it doesn't seem to teach much about real consequences? I don't know. The PJ Masks make mistakes in almost every episode, but they don't seem to realize the problem until the very end. It's because as I said before, the PJs obviously get fixated as they're still 6-year-olds. They get possessive of their friends and try to get them over with. Right. It can feel repetitive and doesn't show them learn from their actions. I don't think so. They tend to say time to be a hero, but it doesn't always feel like they've grown. Luna Girl, one of the main villains, this often displays bad behavior, lying, and throwing tantrums. She is a poor example of how to handle disagreements or difficult situations. Other villains like Romeo and Night Ninja also act in ways that are constructive, and the show rarely addresses real consequences for their actions. Those characters often call the PJ Masks mean names, no fair, which could set a bad example for kids. I also think that the PJ Masks characters are a bit spoiled and over dramatic. Hey! No fair! They tend to complain and rely on others to fix their problems rather than acting resolve things. Even when Romeo's means to Robo Knight and stuff on Ninjalinos, their characters seem to grow from the situations. Yeah, whatever. They only learn from the mistakes once their minions turn against them. Like how Night Ninja's Ninjalinos and Luna Girl's Luna Mots team together form Ninja Mots. Yeah, in the episode Ninja Mots, of course. There are adults around the guided characters, which might make the show feel incomplete and unrealistic. Whatever. The only adult figure is teacher, but they're barely involved. This leaves a lot of issues unresolved and doesn't teach kids about responsibility or accountability. Yeah, right. As if responsibility can only be done with parents, they obviously should be learning from, a young age, like 6. Some episodes have great moments, while others feel slow, boring. Whatever. One that stands out is Trouble 2. Some of the characters are mentally turned to babies and spent the whole time whining. It feels like it's made at a much younger audience and doesn't match the usual tone of the show. I don't know. Hey, it's obviously when if a fresher in your school or any institution or work comes to your office for working or studying, it's just you have to teach them what you have to do, like Gecko did to the PJs in the episode Terrible Twosome. Our concern is the lack of diversity and inclusion, where there's a lot of potential to teach kids about different cultures and communities. The show doesn't seem to focus on representation and show a wide range of backgrounds. Whatever. The PJ Masks often seem to take matters into their own hands, even during real cars when they're 6 years old. I think they know how to. This behavior seems dangerous and unrealistic for young children and sends a wrong message. Whatever. The top 3 characters probably Night Ninja. Yeah. Support villains? Ew! Night Ninja, Owlet, and Teacher laugh out loud. Robot is okay because he cares about Romeo. In conclusion, while PJ Masks can be entertaining. I'm concerned about the lessons and overall impact. I think the earlier seasons, especially season 1 and 2, Kuzma development turns of character growth, conflict resolution, and responsibility. Season 4 and 5 a bit better, but there's still room for improvement. No, not helpful. Okay, let's. Alright. Carnivore. Personally, I'm not too big of a fan for this show, but I can't ignore the fabulous writing. This show actually seems like a kid show. Because it is! It teaches many wonderful messages like working together, patience, caring for others, learning to respect, forgive others. I support it full, like 5 stars. The characters act like a child would. Of course, the villains would call the crew mean names, but that just shows it's all a bad thing to do. Yeah.
Back.
Thanks
Yes!
for understanding PJ Masks,
Yes!
Carnivore. The episodes are scripted wonderfully and portrayed very well. Source is strong and upfront, with its mix of realism and fantasy. It's sure to get a kid excited. I would definitely recommend this show. How it was helpful. Ashita Jha, definitely from India. Actually, this is an amazing show. I would know one who watches it doesn't want to leave and becomes a great fan. Say me! This happened with me too. The first time I saw this show, I thought it was useless, but I was wrong. This show is very useful and perfect for a little one and is suitable for all ages. The show includes many morals like we should not fight against each other, we should obey everyone, and we should take help when needed much more. Recommend this show's must and everyone must watch it at least once. They are gonna love it. They can choose the favorite character according to me. My favorite's Owlette. Same here. Well, all the characters are wondrous. In every episode of the show, you'll see one of the characters starring and doing something special. Well, all the heroes, Kappa, Gecko, and Owlette do, but in every episode, one of the heroes does something wrong and says, time to be a hero and improve whatever they had done wrong and becomes a moral of this episode. Thanks. Thanks for understanding the PJ Mask's real meaning. Same here, like Carnivore here. It's also a show to show how the good thoughts and good deeds might defeat the evil and take up the good ones. I also told about this show to my cousins and they too liked it. One real sis and she's smaller than me and she likes the show. Luna Girl likes her the most. You can take Luna as a favorite character. I don't like to hear this show's nonsense because it's like nobody would like hearing he or she's a PJ Masks fan to show our favorites. Helpful, 5 out of 5. Okay, let's read about Phil's and Ashi. Me and my brother watched this show when we were 3 to 6 years old. It's actually pretty fine. Catboy is selfish and mean, so good that Owlette became the leader. Why are they staying up at nighttime? They should be asleep, like it's like they never sleep. Nobody can survive without sleep, so it tells kids that it's okay not to be awake at night. Yeah, whatever. I think, well, only if you're a hero, you're obviously supposed to stay up at night. We're not heroes. So what's the point? But we are heroes when we grow hard and succeed in life, like how I did. I mean, why not save the day in daytime when you're not lazy and get some sleep? I mean, I never saw them sleep. Problems so bland. Yeah, whatever. You never saw them sleep? Whatever. Problems too bland. I mean, who cares if Play Train is gone? No! Hey! Luna Girl once said the word stupid in an episode, but this card is stupid, so that's not good. It's pretty funny, not at the same time. No morals, too much action. See, Luna Girl's a villain. No one ever takes a villain's words seriously. So what's the point? What's the point of being not good? I am putting it unhelpful. Shoot. I just watched the recent episode called Meet Anu. Everyone thought her name was Anu, but it was Anu. I was still excited to watch more. People are making predictions about Anu being related to Dragon Gong and they really paid off when she revealed herself to the PJ Mask Night Ninja and being another version of the dragon. Yeah, I really loved the transition of being about her turning into a humanoid little girl from the Dragon Gong. Look, I was shocked when I looked up the episode and found that Catboy is trying to impress Anu and Anu trying to solve some type of riddle.
Huh?
I kinda had this weird as Anu was a dragon due to voice sounding highly homogeneous, not to mention her outfit, color, and a head part looking dragon. She is! She was stuck inside for about 1,000 years? Yeah. I hope those next 2 episodes with Anu be as exciting as the premiere. Helpful? What do you mean? Age 3 plus. So much wrong with this show. Keegan, Indy, what happened? Cowboy, he seems like he's supposed to be a leader, but he's a self-centered, egocentric little jerk who refuses to acknowledge what he cannot do everything perfectly and is mean to his friends because of it. He's constantly not sharing, acting like he knows everything, and treating the rest like loosely described to him as trash. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about this, but it seems to be the Clipchamp web browser must be stopping working right now, so I have to record the Keegan and D's review again. So let's go. Age 3 plus. So much wrong with the show. Cowboy, he seems like supposed to be a leader, but he's self-centered. Egocentric little jerk who refuses to acknowledge what he cannot do or think perfectly and is mean to his friends because of it. Yeah, right. He's constantly not sharing, acting like he knows everything, and treating the rest what is loosely describes his team like trash. All three are supposed to be in bed, but go do whatever they want when their parents obviously put them to bed because they're in the PJs or pajamas. None of them can admit when they're wrong until after it's caused a major issue. They lie about stuff like Owlet lying about not being able to grow sunflowers when it's painfully obvious that she is nodding at what she's doing. Yeah, until the Peaches corrected it for her. Her Gecko not being a team player, doing what he wants, causing major disasters along the way. Not to mention the villains. They name, call, steal, destroy things with actual consequences. Consequences like being the keyword. Plus, the villains whine about everything. Since my 3-year-old and 5-year-old started watching the show, they also started mimicking all the bad behavior in the show. So now to put down check out their favorite show. No! I personally think Disney dropped the ball in this one. That's hard for me as admit as Disney. Not helpful. Okay. Ahmed Fabeha. What's it? Hi, I'm Fabeha, and I'm 8 years old, and I'm third grade and rate 4 stars because it's TV show in season 5. 3 episodes are not available on YouTube. And they're Luna Girls so far. Owly tricks. Sorry for the burp. I just ate before I did this. Okay, let's continue. No stalling. Owly tricks and seconds. Baddie bots. Newton and animals. No, do not include Newton and the animals. I hate that episode. Night Ninja nearly knocked he literally knocked the PJs out by using an extra sync super sleepy split. Guys, do not watch that episode. It really broke my heart as a PJ Masks fan for 6 years. And last but not least is my favorite ninja power up. Yeah, whatever. Night Ninja confiscated the PJ's powers there, and how lovely this TV show is. And listen to this show is very good Disney Channel. Allows people allows people in the United States to watch the show. Whatever. It's available in India in it's on YouTube too. Why can't you find it out? Whatever. Let's have a look. And I hope your wonderful show doesn't end. It started in 2015. I really wish it doesn't end. It stopped streaming. Stopped airing on last year or something. It still haven't continued it. Guys, we better pray that the PJ Masks 7th season should come. If it doesn't come, we'll have to suffer in silence. Please understand me, okay? And I hope your wonderful show doesn't end. Start in 2015 and still you are making episodes. Well, please keep it up. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm 28. Melly Tibbs, okay? I'm 28 and I'm a girl who works at Toothpaste, Starbucks, and AMC theaters. And when this show came out of my baby brother, TJ, loves to watch PJ Masks and it prefers more than Teletubbies and tank engines. Yeah! It should become a role model when someone grows up. Along with 6-year-old sis Ingrid, in the show that night they sneak out of their house. Thanks. Because some villain took their objects. Oh no! Last night, their neighbor son George snuck out the house and found him well at night shift at 12 a.m. I picked it up and took him back to his house. The mom said, I think it was because of that show PJ Masks he loves. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. Just Tell him that should not wake up at night. Try to educate him and he won't do it ever again. Easy. Is it really that complicated? Okay, guys, not too shabby. This shows that money making cash cow on a rover TV show and sometimes annoys me a whole lot. But the show actually is a good thing. It teaches younger children some important things like teamwork and not getting back at someone that did something mean to you. This is pretty much Daniel Tiger, but whatever. A hundred, a thousand million times better. 8.5 out of 10. I'm giving it 10 out of 10. Okay, guys, that is it. Please like the video and please subscribe in order to support this channel. And if you want another live stream, please make sure to hit in the comments. Another voting sessions is on YouTube too, so make sure you listen to that as well. Okay, guys, see you. Like how Night Ninja says that. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Bye, guys.
Soft as the wind, fast as the night, chasing